Welcome back to Beyond Markets. Now, known as a global tourist destination, my next guest says Dubai is shifting the trend from tourism to trade. Waqas Ahmed is a high-source property sales broker. He joins CNBC Africa's Karabo Letlhatlha to discuss this and more.
This is like sharing an opportunity with the world. Yeah, we have an economy which is growing, and it is offering opportunity for people all over the world. We are shifting our trend from tourism to trading economy. Yeah, so there are a lot of opportunities, new opportunities, innovation, and many things there, which people should know and come and take a benefit from.
Essentially, what you're doing here is marketing Dubai, letting people know what opportunities lie in wait. And there is a way in which a person can come into that market, and property and real estate is part of that. But are people looking into Dubai from a residential property point of view, or are they also exploring business opportunities?
Both opportunities are available, and as a point of view of business, we are doing Expo 2020 there, which is coming in next year, and government has invested heavily in the infrastructure of building the Expo 2020 site and roads and infrastructure, metro stations. So this will create a big business opportunity for all over the world to come and invest there. We have no taxes there, only VAT is there.
No taxes, no property
taxes,
tax.
No property taxes there on residential properties, yeah. And business, there is no income tax also.
Oh.
Yeah, so whatever you are earning there, it's all yours. You can take, everything is yours. So on companies, there is no tax there also.
So does that make people look at diversifying their business exposure, for instance, like having a second office in Dubai so that you are closer to North Africa, to the Middle East?
Yeah, actually, location of Dubai, it's very in the middle of many other countries. For example, European countries, if they trade directly to Asia, it's very costly to them. So they trade via Dubai. So there are many companies which are importing from Europe, and they are sending to Africa and Asia. So there is an opportunity for importers and exporters, same, yeah. And there is no taxes. You bring something in the port, there are only 5% duties if you sell in Dubai, and then there is no duty if you import and export directly through the port.
Tell me a little bit more about the business opportunities there. So if I'm interested in coming to Dubai to set up, say, a second office there that will get me closer to that market, is there a way in which, how does it work? Do I have to have a local partner, or can I go into a business by myself?
There are two types of businesses you can do. One, you have to have a local partner there, yeah. And the second type of business is freehold, free zones. If you set up a business in free zone, you are the owner 100%. You don't need to share it with anybody. So these two types of businesses are there. If you need a local partner, you can have that one also. And if there are companies, hundreds of companies, thousands of companies, they are in free zones and they don't share anything. They are owning the business 100%.
You're here essentially selling people residential property opportunity, but as you told me off camera, you insist on not selling first. You insist on marketing the place, and you insist that clients who are interested must come to Dubai. Why is that important?
Because it's like selling a concept, yeah? We don't want to blindly invest. So we invite people one-on-one and come and see Dubai, what opportunity lies there. When they come there, they see tourism, they see businesses, they see many businesses, innovative businesses where you cannot see in different countries. For example, in Africa, people are doing business, yeah, but there is that business in Dubai. Some people are doing also, but they are doing very differently, and they are getting very good returns over it. And again, there is no tax, and security-wise, Dubai is also very good. It's one of the safest cities in the world, yeah. So nobody is there stealing your money. Yeah. So if you bring something there, it's yours. You invest freely.
Most people would worry about moving lock, stock, and barrel into another country, for instance. So, if you were speaking to somebody like me who's only experienced Dubai as a stopover on the way to somewhere else, what would you tell them to know about Dubai? What would you like them to know about it?
It depends. For example, if they are looking for residence, Dubai recently they started offering permanent residence for investors who are investing in businesses and properties. And it's not a particular type of investment. Overall, all the investments. Okay. What they are doing, if you are investing there, you can get permanent residence there. Yeah. Currently, if you invest 1 million dirhams, it's approximately $350,000. You get a residence visa for 2 years.
That would be about 4 million rands in South African currency.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So 4 million rand would give me permanent residency?
No, 2 years residence. You can sponsor your family over it, yeah. But if your investments they increase a certain limit, 20-30 million dirhams, you can apply for permanent residence. But there is no permanent residence. They again give you golden card. Recently they issued some golden cards to 100 billion worth of investors. Different investors, their total worth makes up to 100 billion. So government is now issuing them the permanent residence card, golden card.
What's the quantum, what's the minimum investment that anyone would need to put into the property space before they can enjoy these benefits?
Specifically, if you are targeting residence, then it's minimum 1 million dirhams. It's approximately 4 million rands. Yeah. But if you are just starting, if you want to start investment, specifically in property, it's 350,000 dirhams, approximately $100,000. Yeah. But there, if you're starting a business, it's very simple there. It's very less amount, 50,000 dirhams, and you can start a business there very easily.
Now, this is not your first time you come to Africa, and when you come to Africa, you come to many different countries, i.e. Tanzania, Ethiopia, Ghana, South Africa, Nigeria. Are you finding that Africans are more and more interested in this value proposition?
Before we are coming, Africans, they have interest in Dubai, but we are promoting again, and we are seeing an increasing trend from African countries, Congo Republic, South Africa, and people, when they come to know about Dubai opportunities, they started visiting. So we are seeing an increased trend in tourism from Africa. So when the tourism increase, people, for example, 25 million people, they come to Dubai every year almost. Yeah. Wow. So if we retain only 1%, so it's 250,000 people. So again, in Expo 2020, we are targeting the same. We will retain 1% of the visitors who are coming and seeing the business opportunities. So 250,000 people, they will come, they need a home, they need a business, and many more things. So see the growth opportunity which lies in Dubai. This is what we are. I mean,
essentially, Dubai is a city of dreams, right? I mean, 20 years ago, it was in its infancy. Today is a huge, huge mark on the world, and it's proof that if you build it, they will come. The Burj Khalifa is proof of that. The Palm Islands are proof of that. Is there more a real estate opportunity to expand outside of the city? I mean, one thinks that you've already built so much. What more can you do? What plans are still aloft in terms of the development of Dubai?
Dubai has a big coastline, the beach. Yeah. So recently, for the past 1 or 2 years, Dubai has shifted the trend towards beach. Yeah. So they are now offering many waterfront properties where from your home you can access beach. Yeah. And now there is again one concept which is inside the sea, just like Palm Jumeirah. Again, Palm Jumeirah, it's the coastline. further the coastline, there is world islands. They are building that. So this is one of the ultra luxury properties we are offering there now. Nowhere to be seen in the world. It's only in our region. So it's offering hotels, seahorses. Seahorse is a concept. It's a boat, but it's a home. Yeah. So this concept we are offering only in Dubai, nowhere else in Dubai, other than in Dubai. So there are hotels which are underwater hotels. Yeah, you can see the marine life from your room.
I'm going to ask you a more general question in terms of the economic state of the world right now. There's been a lot of talks about a slowing economy in the world. I want to know if Dubai is insulated from those kinds of problems. Does Dubai suffer when the world suffer, or does it have a mind of its own?
It's a very broad topic, but I will tell you one thing. Dubai government is very innovative, and they are very cooperative also. Whenever they have a very non-political agenda for their country, yeah. So they are very much focused on their own country, yeah. So they don't interfere in other people's affairs, and they don't interfere in Dubai's affairs, yeah. So they are very much protective for their own country. So they don't interfere in those issues where the world they keep on running. And
when most people think about Dubai, they also, if they're like me, or at least as old as I am, they will attach some things like, I know that Dubai developed largely from the revenues of the oil boom. How much dependent is Dubai still on oil revenue?
This was 20 years back. Yeah. Now Dubai is only 2% dependent on oil.
2%?
Yeah, Dubai's economy is totally diversified now. Tourism, property, trading, Jebel Ali port, and many other things are there. Yeah, so Dubai economy is diversified. It does not depend on a single factor now. It was very old before. Now Dubai is very diversified.
Essentially, Dubai finds itself positioned within other countries in the Middle East who also want to establish themselves as financial centers, as commerce and trade headquarters of the Middle East, if you will. Is the competition rife for Dubai, or does it still stand head and shoulders above others?
Exactly. Dubai is far ahead. Recently, Saudi Arabia, they started the diversification. Yeah. This is just 2018 when they started. Yeah, but we are doing this for almost 18 years. Yeah, and we are way ahead.
And that was Waqas Ahmed. He's a high source property sales broker. And that's it on Beyond Markets. Thank you for joining me on the show today. And remember, you can watch this show at 5 p.m. West Africa time daily and have access to all previous episodes of Beyond Markets on our website. That's at cnbcafrica.com. You can also stay engaged with the hashtag Beyond Markets and follow me at my handle. That's at Kenneth Igbomo. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.